Hello students, welcome in the class of English language. Today I am going to tell you about story writing, that how you will write a story. So students, there are some steps by which you can write a story in a very graceful manner. So when you start the writing, then you have to see that what you have to write. Then you will take some steps with some examples. Now, what is a story? It is a connected series of events. It will be either true or imagined. Like you can see the example, event 1, event 2, event 3. First, it is imagination by which you can write the story. Then you have to focus on that. Now, see the example. Like, see, identifies. There are some steps, that problem, solution, twist, and final solution. So what you have to do first, you have to see that things to avoid in story writing, like no superhuman characters would be there, overuse of then or but would not be there, and no moral of the story would be there, because it should come naturally. Now see, story would be in about 200 to 250 words. So here is one example of a story, that Ajay was going out with his family on a picnic in his car, but he forgot to inspect the car while he was driving the car on the highway suddenly. Now you have to plot the story. This is some pictures by which you can make your story in a well manner. Now see, this is a story, so you can see and you can understand it very well. Now, when we write a story, we most remember some important rules. A good story should have the following characteristics. The story should have a beginning, middle, and an end. It has characters who are involved in the action of the story. It has a plot or some interesting action. We use past tense to write a story. We can use direct speech, interjections, expressions, and contractions in a story. A story should be given a suitable title. Now outline. You can see a poor woodcutter. His axe once falls into the river, cries for help. God of water appears, brings out a golden axe, and so on. Now moral. Lord Mercury and the woodcutter. Now see, once a woodcutter was felling a tree of the bark of a river. By chance his axe fell into the water, etc, etc. Now you can see the full story which has been given to you. You can see all. Now how you have to write the story. Now there is outline of another story, a golden egg. Read it carefully and you can write it in a well manner. Now see, outline of the story. This you have to make by your own. It is ant, thirsty, river, slips, drones, dove, plucks leaf, fall, climbs, floats, thanks, hunter, gun, aims, dove, etc. Now see, the outline describes a sequence of events with characters in the form of points or short phrases. Now, elements of story writing. Characters of the story. First we have to take this. The characters in the story may be people, animals, and sometimes even non-living who talk and behave like human beings. Now developing a story from an outline. First, read the outline of the story carefully and understand what the story is all about. Develop the points of the outline into complete sense. Follow the outline of the story. Like follow the sequence in which the points are given. These parts form the series of events in the story. Do not omit any part of the outline. Do not include unrelated or unnecessary events that may change in story writing. Every story has a beginning, middle, and end. Include details to make the story interesting and enjoyable to read. Write the story in the past tense even if the outline may be provided in the present tense. Remember to give a title to your story. Now, title of the story would be, choose a title that is related to the main characters or events of the story. So, students, story writing is an art. It is the oldest form of written composition. It is a work of imagination that is written in easily understandable grammatical structure. So, a short story is meant to be read in a single sitting, and therefore it should be as direct and brief as possible. So, to write a good story, the writer needs to have a clear plot in his mind. The events need to be arranged in a sequential manner. Then there should be some interesting twists and surprises elements in the story in order to make it interesting. Stories transport the listeners into the world of imagination. They can be both imaginative or realistic. A short story has 7 key elements which I told you. First is plot. So a good story must have a plot or a storyline which has a beginning, a middle, a climax and an ending. It must be able to sustain the interest of the readers. All the events should logically lead to a climax and then to an interesting conclusion. The middle should be an expansion of the beginning and the climax should be the result of the middle. The end should be the natural outcome of the climax of the story. Second one is order. The events that have to make up the story are to be related in the order of time in which they occurred. This will provide coherence and unity to the plot of the story. In this way, there will be no scope for ambiguity or vagueness. Now, third is proportion. In order to sustain the interest of the readers, you must differentiate between the important and less important points. Expand the main points but ignore the irrelevant and superfluous details. Fourth is characters. The characters of the story must be lifelike and convincing. You must include their physical features and specific characteristics to make them real. The description of their habits, manners, eccentricities will make them alive. The characters of the story should not be dull, wooden, and flat. They should grow and develop as the story advances. Each character should possess an individuality of its own. You should depict them in such a way that they look like real living human beings. Each character should behave in a natural manner. Now, fifth is dialogue and language. Characters reveal their nature, their temperament, their attitude of life, and other people and their views through their speeches. So the character in a story should be made to converse with other characters. Now, sixth is tone. The tone of your narration should be compatible with the theme of the story. The tone of a humorous story should be different from that of a sad story. Seventh is environment or setting. In order to make the story real and convincing, you must describe the locality and place to which the characters belong. The background to the events that take place in the story should be described in details. The background that you describe may be of a school, a home, a hospital, a shop, a factory, a farm, hotel, a club, etc. Now, students, this is the end of the story writing. Hope you understood it very well, and if you have not understood, so go through this video again and listen it very carefully. Students, thank you and take care. Bye bye.